Hi ladies, welcome to my second year of being a Saint artist. So excited to be able to share with you tonight kind of like a little bit of Demi and a little bit of our 3D foundation. So I'm just gonna go here and share this video. And see where that's it. Here we go. All right. Here we go. Alrighty. What I put together this evening was I saw Kara's sister. She was doing a demonstration on kind of like a hybrid method with, she was using Demi and she was also using the 3D foundation. But we don't layer the 3D foundation, but we can filter out some of the distractions on our face. So what I did, this is called a palette 12. What I did is I put together some colors that I'm going to show you this evening. These 6 colors are Demi, and I believe that everybody needs to be able to get the Y01. This will take away any of the dark spots on our face, some freckling, any of the bluish purple that we have underneath our eyes. This is a great color to add to your palette. Then this one here is R03. And when you think about the color wheel, when you see red, the opposite of red is green. And so this is one of the opposites of green would be R03, which is in the red family and more of a pink color. Then I'm going to show you how that I tone with this color here, which is OR7, and also toning with NO. This is a natural orange to take away some of the green that I have in my face. This here is GY1, which is great. Again, when you think of the color wheel, you think of any red areas you might have on your face. The green will cancel that out, neutralize it. And then the Y1, which the opposite of yellow is purple. So a lot of times when we are more of a mature skin, we have developed these bags underneath our eyes. And I'm going to show you how to camouflage those tonight, and also how to add in a little 3D foundation as well as an eye tutorial. Okay, sound good? So let's get started. I'm going to take my brush, my wash brush, and actually I'm going to take my shape brush, and going to go ahead and start with this color that here is NO, okay? So I'm going to start with that, which is a neutral orange. And I'm just going to take it along the areas where I have green on my face. I'm just going to start with this, and I'm just going to start dusting this along my jaw area and just kind of tone this area here where I do have some green freckling. I'm not taking it away, but I am just kind of toning my face. Now Demi is total sheer, okay? So it's not going to cover anything up. It's going to let you show forth your beautiful skin. Okay, so this is how I tone my face with Demi, and just kind of go in this area here along my cheekbones and just warm up my face a little bit. Then I'm going to take my wash brush in this color here, which is OR7. It looks scary, but again, these colors are very sheer, and all I'm doing is tapping into my brush. And I'm just going to warm up my cheek area here. Just kind of start giving me a little vibrant color right through here. I kind of take it over my nose area. And then wash it up through here. And all this is doing is adding a little color. If you don't want to wear makeup and you want more of the natural look, this basically will warm up your face before you even start taking any of the distractions away. It's just giving me a very faint flush in my cheek area. Hopefully it doesn't look too yellow. I'm in front of a ring light, so hopefully it shines through the camera lens. I basically wear makeup to put color into my face, and when Demi came out, all it did was kind of like took away, helps you filter out a lot of the distractions. So with 3D foundation, it basically will give you full coverage. Okay, Demi does not. It just filters out and shows more of your complexion, more like a milky complexion than the 3D foundation does. But I think kind of like filtering in a few of these colors will show you just not how scary Demi really is, but that you can incorporate it in along with your 3D foundation. All right, so R07, I kind of just take it to kind of put it around my mask area, right through here. You can see from when I started how this is just warming up my face, okay? All right, that's basically all I do to tone those two colors. And then I'm gonna start filtering out some colors, but first basically underneath my eye. But I'm going to go in now with my 3D foundation, okay? All right, so I'm gonna take my detailed brush and go into my color, which is ash, and this is a contour. Contour and our highlight colors, which are 3D foundations, are your foundation. So this basically is where I'm going to start to contour my cheekbones right through here. And see how my brush is facing toward my mouth? That's what you want to do when you contour. You want to make sure your brush is facing down like that and get that pretty cheekbone. And then I just brush up like that. And just a little bit more on this side. You can actually feel your cheekbone. So you just want to go just underneath that and brush up like so. And you can see already how that's given me a chiseled out look. Then I'm going to take a little bit of this, and when you think of contour, you think of it like in a 3. So I'm going to go down on my jaw like so. Just go up through here and then come towards your chin. And you can see already the definition that that has given me. And then again over here, come down by your ear and then just go out to your chin. And then just bring that down on your neck. I told you it was in a C, so what we're going to do is we're going to contour our forehead. And when you're contouring your forehead, you're going to go from the root down and make sure you have like an invisible triangle there. Just go down. I really can't see any comments. I've got my computer here too, so let's see if I can see any comments, if anybody has a question. Okay, hopefully I can see them on here. Okay, so you go down and make sure you have that like that invisible triangle. Alrighty, and just bring that down. You can see I have more of a larger forehead, and so that just really makes it smaller. Like so. Okay? Alright. I'm losing some of my sunlight. Hopefully this is okay. Just that light. Okay, that's a little better. All right, so that is my contour. And so even though I put a little bit of Demi on first, you can see where the contour has already given my face a little bit of shape. Now I'm going to go in with some Demi, and I'm going to show you, especially the mature gals, how you can go ahead and erase a lot of these, I hate to call them, but they're those bags underneath our eyes. I'm going to show you how you can do that with Demi, okay? A lot of times when we use 3D foundation, and there's nothing wrong with it, where you do, you know, the inverted triangle. I've been doing it now that I have more of my, hi Tammy, more of my, more of creases and wrinkles down there. I've been putting 3D foundation just in the corner of my eye and up through here. But I'm going to show you how you can use Demi. Even though I'm using 3D as well, we're not going to layer Demi. We're just going to put it in certain spots on my face. And so let's get started, okay? I'm going to use the spot brush. This is a brush that is really important if you're going to be using Demi. And I'm going to go in, and these are the colors that I chose to use. These 6 colors. You can always start out small. You don't have to buy the big old palette. So these are colors. Now, like I said earlier, the Y01, this color here, it's kind of like an orangey color, is good for everybody, okay? That takes away those dark spots on our face, some freckling that we don't like. We can take those away with the color is Y01. So I'm going to go in with Y01, and all I'm doing, now these look little like our eyeshadows, but all you're doing is just getting a tad of product, just like that, just a little bit. This will last me a very long time, okay? I use Black Friday eyeliner almost every single day, and I just had to replace it 18 months. It's last me. So I know these are going to, I got something in my eye. These are going to last a very long time as well. So I'm going to take the Y01 now. I don't know if you can see. I'll try to get up close. But I have some purple, kind of like purple blue coloring. And basically in the corners of my eye is where I have the darkest color. And when you're working with the color wheel, we know that yellow cancels out purple and orange cancels out blue, okay? So this color is Y01, yellow, orange, and I'm just gonna go in and start eliminating some of this purpley color in my eye. Right in the corner. And then anywhere like you would have a purpley color vein. And this, my friend, when you're using Demi on mature skin, is a lifesaver, because a lot of times we have the creases underneath here, and we don't want to add any more product there because it starts to crease and crepe. So this is great because it just filters out those colors. And I have some purpling going on underneath these little purple veins, and I'm just putting color on color, patting them in on my eye, like so. And I'm using this spot brush. All right, if you have any questions, please don't hesitate to ask. I know Demi is a brand new color science. It's brand new, and it's a lot of times if we're working with a brand new, just like 3D foundation was brand new a few years ago, and so it's a new concept, but it's also letting your skin shine through. A lot of people don't like to wear a lot of heavy makeup, and Demi color is great for those people. I personally like a lot of color on my skin. That's why I wear makeup, but with and that's why I toned. I've already put, you know, I toned my face with Demi, and I put contour on so far. Just working on these eyes. And then if you can see, I have this really purple blue vein right here, and what just takes it totally away. And what you're doing is you're putting color on color, okay? So that's why it filters it away. You put color on color, and it takes it totally away. So, and then after I get these purpley little lines done on my under eye, and it takes a little time to learn, but when you know your colors, and if you don't know your colors, definitely reach out to me and I'll help you get the right colors for your skin. But I know everybody needs Y01. It's important for everyone. Everybody has some purple blue on their skin. So then after I filter out the purpley colors, I have a little bit going down here too. Then I'm going to go into this color here where I do have, well, there's a little more purple here too. Purple red. I'm gonna go in and take the color called Y1, and I'll show it to you. This is Y1 right here. It's yellow. Y for yellow. And I'm just going to go into right underneath my eye, and I pull my skin a little bit because it's wiggly, okay? So right through here is really kind of, when you look at the color wheel, I have one on my big palette. Let me see if I can show you. When you look at the color wheel right here, it's the purpley color. If you have purple blue, you would go with the yellow right through here. If you have more of the greens, you go more to the oranges. You can pull up a color wheel, you know, you can Google it and pull it up. And so this right here, through this line right here, and I'm pulling my skin a little bit so I could get the line. Is bluer, so I'm using yellow Y1 right through there to get rid of that divot that I have underneath my eye. Now when you put a lot of makeup on, Like when I would put a lot of highlight there, it would just start to crepe and crease. Now look how pretty that is. It lightened up that area. I'll do the other side too. It lightened it up and no texture whatsoever, because this goes right into your skin and it will stay on all day long. So just kind of going into that divot underneath my eye, like so. And so a lot of times, like even with freckles that we have, underneath the freckle, if you really look at it, you'll see green. And so the opposite of the color wheel with green would be red. And I use this color here, which is R03, for such a thing as that. I have some freckles that are like even on my nose, but really underneath here that are quite dark. So anyways, I'm teaching this, so it does take longer, but I can get through this really quite quickly otherwise. And so there's a few freckles that are darker, and like I said, has green in it, so I'm just putting the R03 right there. And then what I do is I just kind of flip my brush over and I just kind of give my face right underneath my eye, just kind of like a real wash. And it's a very, very minimum product, but I just, instead of putting highlight where it will crepe and crease there, I just take a dab of the R03 and just sweep it and dust underneath my eye just to brighten up that area, like so. Like that. Any questions? But this is Demi, and this is just an easier way as we mature to keep the texture out from underneath our eyes and make it pretty and bright. All right, so we did contour, and I'm going to go in. This is the palette I chose for tonight. I used all 6 colors of Demi except for this one. This one here, I'm just going to take a little bit of the GY1 and right underneath my nose, I have capillaries that are red, and look up, they just take it totally away. Any redness that you might have, I'm just gonna kind of take this color here, and you know how sometimes if you're not wearing any makeup, you can kind of like see some blackheads? Well, take the R03 and just, as you're dusting your nose, blend it in, and it will just take those right away. Sometimes you just like to go out in the sun, but yet you still like to have a little bit of some of those distractions gone, so that's very helpful, okay? And it did make my nose look a little bit larger, but we'll contour it. But at least those little blackheads are gone. You can't see them. Okay. All right, so now I'm gonna go in with my my blend brush on the little tiny side, and this color is called Aura. And I'm just gonna go in with just a little bit of dab in the corner of my eye, and this is the only place I do like to brighten there, and I like to brighten right through here. I'll probably have to do that after I do the eyeshadows, but just bring that and down. Again, we're talking about using Demi with the 3D, but I'm not layering, I'm just placing certain products, certain and that just gives you a pop of color. Not a pop, but it brightens up those sleepy looking eyes. Okay? And that's all. The only place I'm going to put that. Now I am going to, let's see, I've used all my Demi, I've used my contour. All right, so now I am going to take my bright brush and I'm going to go in and contour my nose just down the sides. Demi does have their own brushes, but basically if you want to try Demi, the only brush really that if you have the other brushes, this is the bright brush is great if there's other larger areas you want to just, you know, take away the distractions. And then the spot brush. The spot brush is your detailed brush, which you really need to get that. All right, so then I'm just going to take just a tad of highlight, put that down the bridge of my nose, okay? Alrighty. Now I am going to take the bronze brush and put on a little bit of, let's do Bella first, okay? Gotta have a little bronze. So I'm gonna take and put it on up through here. Make sure you keep that invisible triangle light on this is the area you want to keep brightened, okay? That's where the eye is attracted to. So we're just putting on a little Bella bronzer to look a little bronze. Now I don't have any makeup on my chin area, so I'm going to put a little Bella there just to give me a little color. Okay, and I do like to take that R03 color, and I like to put it right through here to soften up that area as well, so it's not so dark. All right, then, okay, I've used everything on here. Now if you want to, you can put Bella bronzer down your neck. I'm not gonna do that, but you can do that. Make sure everything is blended and everything matches. All right, now this is palette 12, and so I've used everything on this side of the palette, and so we're gonna go in now, and I'm gonna do a little bit of blush, which I have Frenchie and Cindy. I think I'm just gonna do both of them, and I'm gonna do it a little bit back because I've already got some of that Demi right through on my cheek area here, and it's really sheer. I mean, you can see even some of my freckles kind of pop through. So I'm just going to put a little bit of Frenchie and Cindy right here, and you want to always make sure you blend up toward your eye there, okay? And then on the other side. And of course it's lip and cheek, so you can go ahead and put it on your lips. And okay, now I do have, sure everything is blended. I do have the Georgia illuminator in my palette here, and it's really a fun one for summertime. So I'm just going to take a little, this is the wrong brush, let's see, I want my blend brush, here we go. I'm going to take a little bit of Georgia, and I like to wear the powder illuminators, especially in the summer, so I'm going to put a little bit on my cheekbones. I'm going to take a little bit just down right through here maybe on the tip of your nose. You can do it in your Cupid's bow if you like, on your chin, on your brow bone, if you like. I don't do it on my Cupid's bow. I don't want to accentuate any of the wrinkles that I have going on. I don't like it either. Okay, so now for a real quick eye look, I'm going to show you how to, I'm going to use my eyeshadow brush. Excuse me. These are the 4 colors I have. Actually, this is my Black Friday, but I have Ken, Lullaby, and Soulmate. So I'm just going to do a real quick eyeshadow look for you. This is my highlight color. I'm just going to stick on my lids real quick, just to prime them a little bit. Give it something to stick to. All right, so how's everybody doing tonight? Tammy, what you up to? All right, I'm going to use Lullaby, this color. It's a very pretty mauve-y color, and I'm just gonna go keep my eye open so I can make sure it's above my hood on my eye, and just go in and back and forth with Lullaby. It's real pretty. Pretty summery mauve-y color. I'm gonna go in on this side, back and forth. The further you hold your eyeshadow brush, the more control you have on it. And make sure that I can see, especially if you have hooded eyes like me. Like so. Okay, I'm just going to use 3 colors. I'm going to go in with Ken. Let me show you these on my arm. This is Lullaby. This is Ken. And this is Soulmate, which is more translucent, but very pretty. So, okay, I'm gonna go in with Ken, and I'm just gonna start right in the crease of my eye like that, only just a little bit. And because I have hooded eyes, I'm gonna kind of like make my own, how most people just make a V there. I'm gonna make my own V, just to make sure it goes up so that I can see it on top of that hood there. Okay, and flip my eyeshadow brush over and just blend it in. Like that. Okay, this color is Ken, and it looks very pretty with Lullaby. All right, then on this side, just find that crease again, bring it down, and then just go up and over a tad. Like that. And then just flip your brush over and blend. So far it's just 2 colors. It's Lullaby and Ken. Just so pretty. If you have brown eyes, you can wear almost any colors. This looks really pretty with green eyes, brown eyes, hazel eyes. I have hazel eyes. So, okay, and then Soulmate is translucent, and I'm just gonna put it on my lid. It's a little bit of a shimmer. And if you want it to show up more, all you have to do is take your Stay Spray and spray your brush, and then tap it into the color. and then put it on your lid. And you can see the difference of how much more it shows up. See the difference? It's translucent, it's very pretty. Those three colors together are very pretty. And then I just take my multitasker brush, dip into my Friday eyeliner, and I've already done this, but earlier I took all my makeup off, but there's still some on there. And I hold my eye just because I have wrinkles. I just hold them, I don't pull. But anyways, and then take your end of your multitasker brush and just go into kin. I wiped off I have this brush tile, just clean off your brush, and then just go underneath your eye. It just defines it and gives you a little more depth. Okay, like that. So that was a very simple, this is a palette 12. I showed you how to tone and how to tone with Demi. These are the 6 colors that you can just start out very small. You don't have to start out with the whole palette. Just start out small. And then I went in and I contoured. I put a little pop of highlight in the corner of my eyes, a little bit of lip and cheek over here, but basically all of this, I have no makeup on but Demi and around my mouth. I do like to take the bright brush with the R03 and just kind of, with Demi, just go around my mouth a little bit just to brighten it up. I don't like the darkness right through here. But basically, ladies, that's it. This is a palette 12. If you have any questions, I'm here to answer them for you. But let me know if you need to be colored matched, if you haven't been colored matched. Now, if you were to put on 3D foundation, I have other videos on that where I can show you how to do just 3D, or I can just show you how to do all Demi. But anyways, it's been fun. This is my birthday week. I'm celebrating 2 years as a Saint artist. And so thank you all for being here, for being so supportive. I have met so many good, beautiful friendships through this company and through you. So being connected with all of you ladies, it's been such a joy, and it's been a joy to get to know you more. It's been a joy to pray for you. I'm very thankful that you are a part of this journey with me, and that is why I'm giving back. I'm giving back lots of prizes this week, so keep participating up through Saturday. And yes, it's going to be fun, and $175 worth of prizes I'm giving away. So make sure you're participating and getting your name into the drawing so you can win something, one of those prizes. Anyways, thanks so much for watching tonight. I appreciate all of you, and have a beautiful, beautiful day tomorrow. Bye-bye. God bless.